this was meant to be a brew day video. It was meant to be a grain to glass video. And it was a video I was really looking forward to making. It was a beer I was really looking forward to making as well. Um, Unfortunately, the beer gods had other ideas, as I said before, or haven't said yet, about how much way I edit this together. We've been battered by Stone Burt, and it's just been one thing after another today. So I'll show you a bit of footage now. That's what I'm going to edit it. Show you a bit of footage now that basically shows you my mindset from about a couple of hours ago, and then we'll cut back and I'll update. Today's been an exercise in the great philosophy that if it can go wrong, it will in fact go wrong. This was a brew day that I've been really looking forward to. A recipe I designed and started with a really good inspiration. I'm not going to go into the backstory of it now because that will obviously keep for another video whenever I resolve all my technical issues. Strange sort of a day. We've just been battered by Stone Burt just hit us there today. We had issues with electricity this morning, which was my first warning sign that I shouldn't be doing anything today. Plan was get up this morning, heat up the water for the mash, go and do what I have to do in the morning, start the brew day at lunchtime. So with the electricity problems in the morning, I didn't get to do that. Decided I was going to knock on the head, probably do the brew tomorrow. Should have stuck with that plan. So then I came home and I sort of out of this end, so thought, you know what, may as well do it. So fired on the kettle, started weighing out the grain. All my hops and all the weighed out last night, everything was ready to go. Started to weigh out the grain. And the second sign of something going wrong was whenever I emptied a kilo bag into the bucket and the scale was showing 500 grams. And I knew it was a kilo because it was a sealed bag that said 1 kilo on it. But by that stage I already mixed grains together, so I couldn't start again. So that was alright. Got new batteries for the scale, started weighing in my base malt, we'll do it last. And I weighed in 4.5 kilos on the new batteries on the scale. Added to, I think it was about 1.5 kilos of other grain, about a kilo maybe, of other grain. So car pills, car gold. Put the whole bucket back on the scales. Bear in mind that I carefully weighed out 4.5 kilos of Pilsner malt, plus some wheat as well actually. So yeah, probably about a 5.5 kilo grain bill in total. And the scales weighed or showed 3 kilograms exactly. So I must have gone. I filled the brew up as far as I could, and I overstretched it by a long way, and you can probably hear it trickling away. We've been at sparging stage now for the best part of 2 hours. I mean, and look, you can see there, that's the grain that didn't fit in. I don't know what to do with that grain either because it's a mixture of stuff. I'll probably just chuck it in somewhere at some point in the future. Maybe it's paleo or something. I'm at a point where I don't know what to do with this. I mean, we're still. Oh, also that's amount of sparge water. You might think this is cloudy water, but I ended up draining some of the wort out prior. Like it was a whole disaster. I had to drain some liquor out. My dad's actually in the kettle, not the grain pipe. There's maybe about 10 litres in the kettle so far, maximum. Of another, so this was sparge water mixed with then some water. There's another 2.5 meters to get in. I don't know if it's come across, but I'm very dejected by the whole thing. Ooh, I don't know whether just to knock it in the head and write it off as a bad day. I could, you know, your grain is probably the cheapest part of your brew day. The hops, there's some nice hops there, which you can save and use again, or do a battle through, knowing that. Well, I don't even know that the proportions are right. So this was going to be like a lager recipe, but I was going to do it as a pale ale, so it's like an IPA style. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I mean, how long am I prepared to wait for this? I've tried stirring it, I've tried everything. I don't know. So yeah, basically another hour and a half, 2 hours after that video was videoed, I guess. We had approximately 15 litres of liquor in the kettle, whilst the grain basket was still dripping. I'm going drip, 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 drip. I don't know where it all went. It's gone. There was over 25 litres of water, of liquid, put in. So I don't know, but ultimately I took the executive decision to just not go on anymore with that one. The final straw was I took a sample to do a pre-boil gravity, which gave me a reading of 1066, and that would have given me a mash efficiency of over 95.5%. I mean, obviously it wasn't 95.5% because obviously the scales were off and everything was up the left. So that sample as well, I mean, that wasn't the reason why, the 1066 wasn't the reason why. The reason why was that sample came out and it was, I don't even have anything to colour, that colour there and that wood board. But if you're in Northern Ireland or Scotland or the northwest of England, I guess, you'll have been battered by storm Bert this weekend and you'll have had localised flooding. If you'd have just taken a glass of water that's running down off the muck slides, you'd have got a similar colour to what the sample was. It was murky, it was a horrible colour. So I just thought, you know what am I throwing good money after bad on this one for? It's a beer, as I said at the very start, it's a beer I really, really wanted to make, and I really wanted to make it well, so the executive decision was made, and that's it. So the grains went in the recycle bin, the compost bin, and the whatever that liquid was called went into the drain. So it's a sad day for the parish. In 10 years of brewing, that's the first time I've had been a beer at that stage. Obviously, I had the chlorine issue a couple of years back when we had the heat wave. This is basically the exact opposite. There's no heat wave here at the moment. I'm wearing a coat inside. So, yeah, I'm not even going to tell you much about that beer. Because the video the idea in my head, what I want to do with the video is pretty cool, so we're just going to do that instead. What I have done this evening is ordered a recipe kit from Get Brewed, a custom recipe kit, so you put in all your own ingredients, 4.5 kilos of malt, blah, 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 and then they send it out to you as a pre-packaged thing. So yeah, so I've ordered the recipe pack. It's not the most cost effective way of doing things, but at the moment, whilst my equipment is sort of spread between here and the old place, them scales I'm not happy with, so I'm going to buy new ones hopefully on Black Friday this week. So whilst that's happening, I'm not really happy because I don't want to waste any more grains. I think I did show you about, I think it was about 1.5 kilos, 2 kilos of grain that didn't even fit in the Brewzilla. What I've done with that is I had a bag with about 1.5 kilos, maybe 2 kilos again of Maris Otter. Now it's old Maris Otter from a couple of years ago, so I've poured the mixed grain into that and I'm just going to make something with it. Maybe the other side of Christmas I'll just let's see what happens kind of brew. See what the weight is, and if needs be I'll top it up with a Maris Otter or a Pilsner. And we'll see what we get. We'll just make what we'll do. We'll do I don't know, an IPA type thing, maybe a citrus sort of thing. We'll do that. Citrus and mosaic. So yeah, so I'm going to get straight back on the horse. I've ordered that tonight. Hopefully it'll arrive during the week, and I'll get a brew day done on Saturday, and hopefully then we're starting to push it a bit tight for Christmas beer. But I still have quite a bit of my red left, so I'll not go dry over Christmas, hopefully. I then have a second beer, that I wanted to brew. I wanted these 2 brews done, so I wanted to do one today, and I wanted to do one next week, so both beers would be ready for Christmas. It doesn't look like that's going to happen now, because I'm not doing a Saturday and Sunday brew, I don't think. Plus I would need to get the scales and stuff sorted out properly, which doesn't look like it's going to happen. So yeah, that's probably about 10 minutes of me waffling nonsense. There's no brew day footage obviously because the brew day was a disaster from start to finish. You'll get a wee bit of footage, or you'll already see a wee bit of footage of me being completely depressed basically. I should have took some footage of me throwing the stuff out, although I don't think anybody would be in the right frame of mind to film themselves doing that, I guess. Yeah. I always like to finish a video when I finish my beer, but I don't really fancy doing that. It's cold in here. You know what? That's me done, guys. I'll see you next time. Hopefully we'll get some brew footage here on Saturday. Hopefully we'll get it all going, and hopefully we'll be firing on 2 cylinders again. Apologies for the light. I have a light directly above me, and I've recently, shaved my head. It's that time again, once a month, once every 2 months, I'll shine my head. So we've probably got like a light bulb here. Hopefully the echoing's down a little bit. I've got a lapel mic on. But we're working on getting some other furnishings in here, and we'll keep you updated anyway. Cheers.